I wonder if you might find this statement intriguing. The test of true enjoyment is the remembrance that it leaves behind. On surface value, this seems to be a very insightful statement. Yes, the remembrances, the memories of enjoyment past, of happiness last summer, the happiness of yesteryear. But just consider, from the viewpoint of the prime yoga text, Bhagavad Gita, if the enjoyment is true, then why does it fade, leaving us only with memories? If we think deeply about the situation, we'll start to see what Krishna means when he says that an intelligent person doesn't take part in so-called pleasures, which are actually a source of misery. Now, how could pleasure, whether real or unreal, be a source of misery? It would seem that even imaginary pleasure brings some fun. But Krishna points out such material pleasures are indeed sources of misery because they have a beginning and an end. Now we might say, even though such material pleasures have a beginning and end, at least for a short time, we have something, and something is better than nothing. What Krishna is teaching us in Bhagavad Gita is that the temporary pleasures get in the way of real pleasure. Therefore, the truly wise person, especially the genuine yogi, does not take part in such temporary stimulations, temporary thrills, temporary entertainments, because there's something better on offer. Once we loosen our grip on the so-called pleasures that come and go, then we can begin the real pleasure pursuit. And that's what connection with Krishna is all about. Lacking knowledge of the supreme eternal pleasure, obviously we're going to fall for the shadowy stuff, the counterfeit stuff. As spirit soul, parts of the supreme soul, we're naturally pleasure seeking because the complete whole, the supreme absolute truth, Krishna, is always pleasure seeking and never fails in enjoyment. As parts of Krishna, we have that same propensity, but we're so tiny that we cannot capture pleasure on our own. Therefore, yoga means connecting with that ultimate source, connecting with Krishna, and in that way, our pleasure-seeking capabilities reach perfection.